Romance novelist Cecilia Ahern once wrote, "Finding someone you love and who loves you back is a wonderful feeling. But finding a true soulmate is an even better feeling. A soulmate is someone who understands you like no other, loves you like no other, will be there for you forever, no matter what." However, Cecilia Ahern is disillusioned. Yet, I really can't blame her for her idealized view on companionship. I mean, we are a society that views romance through rose-colored glasses. Yet, if there's one thing that we love more than love itself, it's the idea of soulmates. Our society idealizes being loved forever by a perfect person. Movies like The Notebook, Dear John, and The Vow are adored by all. Then there are romance novels. Even cheesy ones like Cecilia Ahern's P.S. I Love You fly off the shelves. As a nation, we consume the idea of predetermined romance at an insane rate. But how do we still so adamantly believe in soulmates? We live in a time where the nation's divorce rate is 50%, where 1 in 3 women will experience an abusive relationship, where roughly 60% of all married individuals will cheat during their marriage. Yet we can still get up every morning, drag what's left of our broken hearts to the mirror, and honestly say to ourselves, soon I will have my soulmate, who will understand me like no other, who will love me like no other, who will be there for me forever, no matter what. And there's a hidden danger in thinking like that, in putting so much faith into finding that one single perfect person. Emily Bronte comments on that vulnerability in her novel, Wuthering Heights. In it, the smitten Catherine proclaims, "Whatever our souls are made of, his and I are the same, and it's all dandy." Heathcliff and Catherine have a passionate love. Then Catherine becomes infatuated with Edgar, leaving Heathcliff behind. Losing his soulmate ruins Heathcliff forever. He never tries to fall in love again, and even after Catherine passes, he refuses to let her go, convinced he can speak to her ghost. Then there's Scott Fitzgerald, the Great Gatsby. The ever-optimistic Gatsby is convinced that Daisy is his only love. To him, they are soulmates, and nothing, and I mean nothing, will stop them from being together in the end. I'd ask him how that worked out for him, but he's spaced down in his swimming pool, dead. And as for his soulmate Daisy, well, she didn't even attend his funeral. And how about The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway? Jake is beyond infatuated with Brett. He swears they are meant for each other. Yet again, the same pattern repeats itself. Jake realizes that Brett does not love him. He ends up heartbroken and alone, drinking and crying in his room at night. Jake is disillusioned by the idea of soulmates, like Gatsby, Heathcliff, and every other love-drunken American. Hell, maybe I'm just jaded. But to me, there is no one out there that will be perfect. Who will perfectly love you. Who will be there for you forever, no matter what. You don't have a soulmate. And this, I believe. But hey, I'm not that asshole that doesn't believe in love. Yes, a perfect soulmate is non-existent. But that doesn't mean love is. People will come into your life, and you will hold them. Maybe only for one hazy night, or a summer, or if you're lucky, maybe you'll hold them forever. And sometimes, even when you try your hardest, people will leave. But take comfort in the fact that they are not your only chance at love, that you are not doomed to finding that spark of wholehearted affection from only one person in the entire world. Know that finding and keeping love takes work though, and it's never perfect. Things will get in the way. People will change, and then people will try to change you. But it does happen. Like in The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Katniss swears that Gale is her soulmate, but she ends up falling in love with Peeta. She is extremely happy, even though the relationship takes work. Even though they were not soulmates, it didn't diminish from the quality of their love. In the end, no one will ever really understand us except for ourselves. No one will love us perfectly, and love won't be able to overcome everything. We don't have soulmates, but that doesn't mean the love we feel for another is unimportant. It doesn't make it any less deep, or honest, or passionate. In fact, I think the idea that you don't have a soulmate makes you realize that the love you do get to experience during your very short stay on this planet is all the more meaningful. And this, I believe.